It was live in Isabesque though, so if anybody
that's right, you can go back and watch it on live.
Post it all over corporate.
Right?
Oh, coming for you, Albie Shepherd.
I sent you an email, Miss Debbie Beebe.
Okay. Well, I got another email that has like a bio that's like this.
Right?
I love it. I love it so much. Oh, you ask somebody to send a bio, you got 3 pages of bio. You ask Lucas, it's like, here's my 3 words.
Pretty much.
Love it. All right, you guys.
Do I need to train on keeping it to 30 seconds for you, Debbie?
Oh, we have a 30-second story?
No, I mean, do I need to train them how to cut it shorter like I did last week?
Bios? Yes. Yes.
What's up, Susan? If none of you guys, if you guys haven't seen her collagen transformation, it's unbelievable. Kathy Coover even called us and said, "Who is this girl? Is this true?
Who is this girl?
Oh, no.
Is this
Who
true?"
is this girl? Okay, Jeff Beebe, I got the power.
Okay, see ya.
Okay. I got the power because you know I love the power. Y'all muted. Excites me. It excites me to see all your faces. Oh my goodness, I'm so super excited. In case any of you don't know, my name is Debbie Beebe, and if you forget, it's written in all caps right there in my little square with my face. So just in case you forget. All right, you guys. Tonight we're going to do recognition, and then we're going to jump into some penny app training that you have no idea how fired up I am. And I'm sure y'all are fired up too. Grab a notebook, grab a pen, grab whatever it is that you take notes, pay attention because it's going to be phenomenal. I'm going to go through recognition though, and then I'm going to get on with introducing, I started to say introducing our trainer for tonight. Albie, you got me all flustered, I think. All right, you guys. Hello and what up, 12 rake advancements. Last week, all consultants, y'all should be proud of yourself. If you're the sponsor, be proud of yourself because you're doing the thing that does the thing that does the thing. If you're the new consultant, congratulations. Residual income is at your fingertips, and how excited we are for you. I don't even think you'll know until maybe a little bit later on, but congratulations. I'm going to go ahead and read sponsor name, then I'm going to read consultant name. And what is your job? Ooh, some of you slow to that. Woo, right? Okay, here we go. Sponsor, Scott Schulengarth. Consultant, Lori Tresimer. Sponsor, Tracy Calvert. Consultant, Alexandra Grady. Sponsor, Albie Shepherd. Consultant, Wyatt Flynn. Sponsor, Dr. Colleen Olitsky. Consultant, Vivian Kalife. Sponsor, Tiffany Barucki. Consultant, John Barham. Sponsor, Stephen Truitt. Consultant, Tiffany Barucki. Sponsor, Dr. Colleen Olitsky. Consultant, Marzia Salalar, something like that. All right. Sponsor, Debbie and Jeff Beebe. Consultant, Gilda Gutierrez. Sponsor, Debbie and Jeff Beebe. Consultant, Stephen McClintock. Sponsor, Debbie and Jeff Beebe. Consultant, Shannon Goebel. This like never happens. And when we sponsor, Debbie and Jeff Beebe. Consultant, Rochelle Eppler. Sponsor, Frank and D. Hernandez. Consultant, Jenny Hernandez. Woo! And like I said on the call this morning, I said it that way instead of just naming our 4 new consultants. I said it that way because we are working just like you guys are working, and we definitely wanted to set and make sure and drive it in cement, making the Mexico trip. And as of today, bam, we are in Mexico. So I'm so excited for that. And I'm excited to see which one of our teammates, if not all of them, are going to Mexico with us. So Alvy, are you in? Are you in? All right. I'm so excited. We are gonna have so much fun. We have a blast. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm just gonna run over this so super fast. Definitely go back, listen to the recording this morning because it's worth your while. We have a mocha and a banana and a pumpkin spice latte, little entourage with the beautiful canisters from Isagenix, the white canister. Hang on, I said I was gonna hurry. The white canisters that are so freaking pretty. I just had to show you. They're so freaking pretty that I have been saving these during my remodel and they seal. I've been saving these to put on my new counter. I have 5. So you're gonna wanna get that bundle. It drops tomorrow morning. You're gonna wanna let your teammates know all about that also. So that's tomorrow morning. Wednesday at 4 p.m. PST, 7 EST. We've got Wellbeing Wednesday and Sydney Litch is going to be the speaker on financial well-being. And if you haven't heard her, she is just a delight to listen to. She's got it going on. She's in her 20s. She's always in the top 10 in the start group on enrollments or value packs or ultimate packs, or she's got it going on. She's definitely somebody you're going to want to take business advice from for sure. Heart of Isagenix, we have our 3 nominees. Congratulations to them. Go into isagenixbusiness.com and you can see, make sure you vote for your person that you want to receive the Heart of Isagenix award. And I'm just going to go through here really fast. Okay, that's it. Now, I know before I introduce the man of our hour, I know that Jeff Beebe wanted to say a little something, and then I'm going to introduce him. We're going to go full bore.
Okay,
Jeff
I'm gonna be
Beebe?
quick. Isabody finalist right there in the far left corner. Raise your hand, Mark Greer. In Australia, he's gonna win this sucker, but he's a finalist. He's already got his $4,000, his $2,000, his $1,000, his $4,000, his $200 of the product, plus a bunch of swag. But tell us when it's gonna go live real quick, Mark, so we can all be on it. It's live, so we can cheer him on.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff. It's this Friday night in USA time. I think it's 4 p.m. LAX time. It's Saturday morning here, of course. So the first 20 minutes will be announcing the New Zealand winner. And then obviously the next 20 will be the Australian winner, which is what I'm involved with. So yeah, any support would be great, guys. And yeah, it's a big part of Isagenix, as we know, and a big part of our building a business. So any support would be fantastic. I really appreciate that.
I would love if you can have his picture pulled up by the end so we can show it at the end real quick.
Yeah, and I actually in IsaBest put on the link for the event. So if you're interested, guys, it'll put it in your calendar. Okay, thanks, guys.
Well, that was fast, and we were really, whoo, there it is. Hot, 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 right? That's so exciting. And Jeff and I would totally be there if we were allowed to fly in or fly out. We would totally be there front row at the stage, cheering you on. So we will be front row at our seats, at our computer, focusing. And you guys, let's do that. Let's chant, Mark, 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 Mark. Like, let's really like lift him up out into the universe, and the universe is going to hear all that. And he's going to be our Isabody Challenge winner. That's how I see it. Is that how you see it, Alvy? There you go. Got the blessing from one to the other. Woo! Love it. Okay, you guys, here we go. You got your pens and paper, you got your phones, you got your computers, your laptops, your tablets, whatever it is, you've got it in front of you. You're going to want to focus. You're going to want to, you know, shush the kids and the cats and the dogs and the neighbors and whatever it is that you got to shush and be so focused, because I had the opportunity to talk to this gentleman earlier, and I'm fired up with what he's going to share. Senior manager of product success for Penny, worked at Apple corporate headquarters for 10 years. Thinking of something? I think so. 20 years teaching people how to use technology. Ooh, I might need a couple sessions with you on the other side. And Love Team ISMSU. Well, there you go. Please welcome Lucas Simon. Woo! Yeah.
Wow, that is some kind of intro, my friend. Thank you so much, Debbie. It's always a pleasure to be here, everyone. You guys have such great energy. Me, I'm a little more sedate, but I'm going to try and ratchet things up several notches this for today's session. So, thanks, Debbie. Yeah, my videos are typically short. I don't like to talk about myself too much. I'd rather talk about the technology. How am I going to help you? We're doing here today, right? So it's not about me, it's about you. And there's exciting stuff going on, right? You've got a new shake dropping. You've got several new flavors, right? We got like a pumpkin spice, we got banana cream, we got mocha, we got the free ceramic containers. We got, what else we got? I hear you guys got an 11-day shred coming up. So, you know, there's a lot that we can do. There's a lot we can talk about today. And I want to show you how you can use Penny to your advantage to make all of this easier, to make all of it happen. You know, so we're going to focus on some slightly more advanced stuff than maybe we've ever talked about. I'm going to show you how you can create a custom list. Oh, it's breaking up a bit. Okay, hold on.
It is.
AirPods.
I thought it was
okay.
me because my AirPods sometimes do that, but I'm seeing it in the feed.
Okay, we are. Don't you worry. We're getting this fixed up right
That's
now.
nice. That's good.
All right, let's try that. How am I coming? Am I coming through loud and clear now? You guys hear me okay? All right, cool.
There.
We're getting these AirPods.
Yay.
Who needs this technology? We don't need it. Throwing these out the window. Goodbye. Later. We don't need them. All right. So lots going on. To recap what I was talking about before, you've got new shakes coming out. You've got an 11-day shred challenge that's coming. How can we use Penny to create lists of everybody who's ever bought a shake from you in order to send them information about this new promo? How can we tag our customers that we know and our team members that are interested in 11-day shred so that we can get the info to them? We're going to talk about creating custom lists. We're going to talk about creating custom content in order to make it easy for you to share these types of things with the people who need to hear it. All right. All right. So that's what we're doing. I am going to share my screen and we're going to get right to work. Just give me 1 second here. Sharing screen. All right. So you're going to see yourselves for a second here, which is probably going to be weird. Don't worry. Everything's okay. All right. There's my phone. There's Penny. There's my phone. There's Penny. There's my phone with Penny. There's Penny on the web. All right. We're going to do it. I'll stop doing that. I'll stop moving back and forth. I'm going to assume that everybody can see this stuff just fine. All right. So here we are in the daily, everybody. This is where you will always find yourself in Penny when you first log in. Think of the daily, which we find right here. Think of this as like this is your assistant telling you the things that need to be done today, right? There's tasks for prospecting, like reach outs and follow-ups. This is your very first contact with somebody. That's what a reach out is. A follow-up is the next contact, and then the next 15 contacts until that person says yes. That's what follow-ups are for, all right? And then once you make a sale, you're gonna see tasks like check-ins pop up. What's a check-in, you might ask? Well, what do you think it might be, right? If you sold somebody a product, what do you think a check-in task would be for, right? Well, I'll tell you, it would be to check in with them. Did you get your products? Are you loving it? How's your journey going, right? Like this, what Penny does is she puts tasks in front of you to maintain that perfect balance of contact with your customers, with your prospects, so that nobody slips through the cracks, so that nobody forgets your name, right? Like I used to have a sales manager who said, Lucas, if I ever contact one of your clients and they don't know your name, you're fired, right? I'm sure that Debbie and Jeff are a lot nicer than that. But you know, like it's the same kind of thing applies. You want your people to know who you are, and they certainly do a good job of it, right? That's years of experience, right? Like Penny is there for those of us that don't have that natural ability or need coaching to reach that perfectly balanced place of like, you know, just the right amount of contact with our customers without annoying them. Anywho, let's get down to business, because we're not here today to talk about the daily. The daily is great. It's what you do today to push your business forward. You know, if I was selling in your shoes, I would be coming in here and I would be completing all of these tasks every single day. Because just imagine, like, what would a year of completing all these tasks look like? Anyways, I'm back into it. I'm talking about the daily again. We're here to talk about specific things, specifically how to create custom lists and how to make custom content. All right, let's get started. We're going to focus mainly on the web version of Penny today, which means, the version of Penny you access through a website, but we can go over to the mobile application and I can show you some of that as well. All right, cool. So let's get started. The first thing we want to do, if we want to get the word out about these new shake flavors, about the promo with the awesome, beautiful ceramic container that I super duper want, the first thing we got to do is make a list of the people that we think would want to hear about it. So for me, and I mean, I don't sell for Isagenix, I work for Penny. I'm immediately thinking, okay, if I want to sell new shake flavors, the obvious place to start is people that have purchased shakes in the past, right? Right. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make a list of people who've bought shakes in the past. And we're going to start by heading over to the left of Penny, and there's a section for custom lists. It's right here. All right. Now, if you want to follow along on your phone, let's head over there. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. We're going to head over to the phone. And if you want to follow along on the phone, what you're looking for is you're going to go head down right beside the daily. There's a section called lists. You can go there, or you can also go to the add section right here on the far left. Okay. So maybe we'll go to add because I find that's a little bit easier. I'm going to tap the add button, and then you have the ability to create a list. You can see it right there. When you tap it, this is what you end up with. Now, we'll do this on the web version of Penny, but I just wanted to show you that you can do it on mobile. So if you're watching me on your computer, you can always pull up your phone and actually do this while we go through. Now, it's important to mention here as well that this is a pro feature of Penny. This is not one of the free features that come with the free version of Penny. So, there's a couple of options here. Number one, maybe if you don't have pro, maybe this will convince you that it's time to upgrade, right? And if you do have pro, well, I'm going to teach you something new. All right, let's check this out. So we're going to head back to the web version of Penny, and we can see here the ability to create a custom list right here on the left-hand side. That's what we're going to do. All right. So the idea here, like I said, is we are going to create a list of people, and it's actually not really a list of people. It's a list of tasks. What Penny will do is you know what? Let's just do it, and then I'll show you what I mean. But what we're going to do is we're going to call this our shake list 1. All right. So I'm calling it because I want to do two layers of shake promo. I want to get people excited about it, and then I want to hit them again a week later. So this is going to be my first shake list. Now you have to give your lists an end date. Because it's a list of tasks, we don't want these to clutter up Penny. So we always want them to have an expiry date. And that's, again, like I said, just so that we're not cluttering Penny up with too many of these. For me, maybe I'll give it until the 10th of November. So this is my first shake list. I'm going to give it till the 10th of November. I have to decide who I want to include. Now, prospects haven't bought product yet, so I'm probably not going to include them, but you could. You can also include your personally enrolled customers. Now, in our case, that's definitely who we want to include. You could also include your downline if you wanted to. So why not? We'll include downline too. So personally enrolled customers, downline. I'm also including people who are active or inactive, and I can turn that off, right? Because, why include people that are inactive? So I'm going to click that. Now, if I just left it like this and created the list, you can see down here that I would have 5,707 people. I've been working my business for a long time, so I have a lot of contacts in Penny. But we're going to narrow this down even further by looking for people who have purchased specific products. Now I'm going to click in here and I'm just going to type in the word shake. All right. And here we go. I can see all of these different, anything to do with shakes I can see. So how about we include seasonal shake? All right. So my list has immediately gone from 5,700 people down to 61. But I can put more products in if I want. So I can type in shake again. And let's see what we get. Okay, we could get shaker bottle. All right, now we're up to 161 people. I can try it again. Shake. What else we got? We got the creamy Dutch chocolate. All right, we're up to 182 people. Let's see. How about we do shake again? We got the what else we got? Shake, seasonal shake, shake flavor shake. All right. We'll probably, you know what, we'll stop there for you. This is my demo account, so I might be seeing some weird stuff in here compared to the stuff you would see. But I mean, if I were you, I would include every flavor of shake you got, shaker bottles, anything to do with shakes, and you can just create this list. And like I said, now I've gone from 5,700 people down to 182 of my customers who have purchased shakes from me in the past. All right. Groovy. Let's move on. I'm going to click save now. All right, so what have I done? Well, I've created my shake list one. It's just loading now. And here it is. Now, this is not really a list of people. Although it does show their names, what this really is, my friends, is a list of tasks, okay? I have, all of these people now that I can go through and send a message to. And the tasks look like any other task in Penny. When I click on the person's name, there's a complete button. When I click complete, Christy disappears. So that's how you know you're working your way through your list, right? You send them a message, you click complete, they disappear. You move on to Trina. You do the same thing. You move on to Edna. You do the same thing. Once you've gone through the whole list, they're all gone. Well, you've done what you set out to do. You communicated with all of them about the new shake flavors and about the promo, all right? So that's kind of step one, is you create your list. All right, so now we have this big list, tons of people, everybody who's ever bought a shake from me. Now, the perfect thing to go with a custom list is a custom piece of content. Again, this is a pro feature, but you can create a script that you can send to all of these people to talk about the new shakes. All right, so that's what we're going to do now because it complements the list we've created. All right. We're going to head over to content. So right underneath custom lists on the left-hand side toolbar, you've got content. We'll click on it. All right. Now, we'll explore this in a second. I want to show those of you that are maybe following along on your mobile phone where you can do this as well. Okay. So we're heading back to the phone. I'm going to close this custom list that I had started on my phone. And now we're still in the add section, bottom left-hand corner, and you can see right above create a list, we've got add content. When you tap on that, this is where you can create your own custom content right on your mobile phone. Cool beans. Let's head back over to the web version of Penny. And I'm going to continue to show you how you do this. So a couple of different ways to look at all of your content, because Isagenix shares a lot of amazing content with you too. You've got 213, well, I have 213 pieces of content I can access. A lot of that comes from Isagenix head office, but I've also been really busy creating content myself. I've got a reach out that I've created. I did a vegan campaign for all my vegan customers. I've got a first week check-in that I've created for customers. It's the first time they purchased. I'm checking in with them on that first week. I've got another check-in. I've got a Connect 25. I've got a follow-up. I've got a box opening. These are all tasks that appear in Penny. And what I've done is created scripts for all of them to make my life easy as I go through those tasks that pop up every day in the daily. Now, what we're doing right now, though, is we're creating a piece of content to go with our shake list. So to do that, what we want to do is over on the left-hand side, right at the bottom, you'll see add content. I'm going to click on that. There we go. And now I'm going to call this my, we'll call this maybe shake script 1. All right, so shake script 1, because remember, like I said, I intend to send almost like 2 waves of communication out about this. So I'm going to create 2 scripts. We're going to call this shake script 1. You have to select what type of task it's going to go with. So in our case, what I'll do is I'm just going to choose a personal check-in, just because that type of task is the type of task you create for a customer anytime you want. So it doesn't really fit in with anything. Anyways, but I'm kind of going offside here. You can choose anything you want, really, but I like to choose personal check-in for any kind of scripts I'm creating to go with lists. Now, what you do is you add your script in. So I can just say, hey, in the past, you've loved our shakes. The Isa shakes. New shake drop-in. It's an amazing mocha flavor. Whatever you want to type in, guys, this is your secret sauce. This is how you run your business. You know, I'm just kind of doing things, you know, as part of training here, but I'm sure you're going to use a lot more finesse and panache as you add things in. You know, we've got the mocha pumpkin spice latte and banana cream bundle. Do whatever you want. You can make this as long as you like. But what I really love about the ability to create content is the fact that it is trackable, guys. If you send this to somebody and they click on either a link you share or a picture you include, you will actually be notified in Penny. If you're using the mobile app, it will pop up on your screen just as if somebody sent you a text message. And if you're using the web version of Penny, you'll see it show up as a little notification in the top right-hand corner. So what you really always want to do is include either a link or an image. Now, you know, Debbie and I talked earlier today. She shared some of the images from what you guys are using and some content. So that's what I'm actually going to use. I'm going to drop. So you can either click and find it right here, or you can drag it and drop it in. I'm just going to click, and here it is. I've got this amazing piece of content around shakes. I'm going to drag it and drop it in there, and there it is. So I've got my content that the person's going to see when I send it to them. I've put my script in, and this is cool too. So for those of you that are leaders of an organization out there, what's really awesome is that one of the amazing features about Penny, and it's been a while since we talked, right? It's been a while since I've been here hanging out with you all, but part of the team care functionality of Penny is that you can now share this with everybody in your downline. So I'm going to click add to team library, and now your whole team could actually use this piece of content that you've created. All right, so we've got shake script 1, personal check-in. I put the text in I want, I drop the image in that I want, and I've shared it with my team. How cool is that? As soon as I'm ready, I'm simply going to click on save. There we go. So it's saving now. All right, and shortly we should see it pop up in here. And then what I can do is I can use it to share with the people in that list that I created. All right. Now, if we're going to do the same thing on mobile, where's my phone? There we go. Same kind of thing, right? You can tap in here, you give it a name, you can add a link, you can attach an image from your phone. I'm certainly not going to go into my phone photos right now. Who knows what's in there? You don't want to see none of that, but really easy to create your content here on your phone as well. All right, so once we got all this done, I just want to make sure that it actually worked here. Let's just see all my content. I'm going to filter, see vegan campaign, connect, box opening, follow up, lactose free, amazing reach out. Okay, I think this is it. Shake script 1. There we go. We are good to go. All right, so we created our shake script 1. All right. Maybe I'm going to do, you know what, we'll do shake script 2 in a little bit, but what I want to show you is your list. So in custom lists, we can head back there, and there's our shake list 1. It's right here. We could start going through and sending our script to people right now. But one of the cool things about custom lists is when you create one, we assume that you want to use it. We assume that it's going to be something that you get into every single day to drive your business. So one of the neat things about Penny is that when you create a custom list, it will actually also appear in the daily to remind you that, hey, you created this list, you should be going through it. You should be working down it, right? So your lists will show up in the daily as well. So I'm going to click on it. All right. And we're going to click on Devin. So here's Devin. She's the first name on our shake list. All right. So we want to go through, we want to send her that script that we just created. And I know many of you are probably thinking to yourselves right now, hey, Lucas, is there a way to send this script out just to all of these people with one shot? And the answer to that is no. So Penny was not created as a bulk mailing application. The idea behind Penny is that you use Penny to foster real lasting relationships with people. We do get asked this question often, so you never say never. I used to say that about Apple stuff all the time. Oh no, Apple's never going to do that. We're never going to do this. We're never going to do that. We're never going to get rid of the home button, right? We're never going to change the plugin, right? And time again, I was proven wrong. So I won't say that with Penny. We'll never offer a bulk communication option, but as of right now, we do not. So anyways, bottom line is, how do we start working through this list and using our content? Well, we got Devin right here. When we click on her, it opens up a task, which looks exactly like every other task in Penny, right? You can reschedule it, remove it. You can send content. You can send a recommended card if you want, and then you'll see all the different ways of communication. Now with Devin here, this is a demo account again, so I don't have any communication method. So I'm just going to take a quick second. I'm going to add one in. Okay, so I'll just Lucas add Penny app.com. There we go, and we'll save. So now we've got a communication method. We've added email, and so now we can actually use email to communicate with Devin. It's really easy to update your contacts on the fly. So the first thing I want to do, if I want to use my content, right, I'm going to click on content. I'm going to search for shake. There we go. Where's my shake? Where is my shake, shake, shake? Okay, let's see here. Oh, there's a lot of shake content here. There we go. Shake script once, right at the bottom. So I'm going to select that. And here we go. So this is what I was talking to you guys about. I know you've always loved the Isagenix shake products. Let me know if you want to add it to your next order, right? And I could come in here and I could say, hey, Devin, right? New mocha shakes dropped, right? Or I could say, hey, Devin, how's your kid? How's your new puppy? What's up? How's your journey going? I could personalize it a little bit, right? And then I've got my content that I can share. So once I've got that content in there, I just choose my method of communication. In our case, we'll choose email. Okay, automatically pops open an email for me right there. And you can see, hey, Devin, the new mocha shake is dropped. It's already clicked it in there. There's the link to the picture. And when Devin clicks that link, right? So what you may want to do is put in, check out this link for more info, right? And then you put that in there. If they click that, you're going to get notified. How awesome is that, right? As soon as you're ready, you're going to send this. This stuff is in my way here. Hold on. Let's get rid of that. There we go. We will send this. Off it goes. Sure. Subject. Yeah, that's fine. So off it goes. We have just sent that away, and we have used content to work our way through the list. There's Devin up there. We sent the message. We mark her as complete. Do you want to do a follow-up? You could say, not interested in campaign if you want to use her for the next list. Or you could set a follow-up if you want. It's up to you. I'm going to say not interested. There we go. And then we'll close. Perfect. And she's gone, as you can see. And now I'm down from 100 to 99 people, and I can move on to Josephine. Let's do this one a little bit faster. So Josephine, again, I just got to quickly add in, well, maybe we'll do Instagram here so that we can. So I'll add my Instagram ID just so we can show you how we can communicate through Instagram. We'll save that. There we go. All right. So let's do another one real quick with Josephine here. And I will use Instagram this time. So we got Josephine. Okay, yes, thank you, Penny. Notifying me that we've updated Josephine. Cool. There's Josephine. All right. We're going to use the content. All right. I'm going to scroll. We're going to type in shake. And I mean, you can, there we go. Shake script 1. There it is. It's moved a little bit up closer to the top. We'll select. The way I worded it here too, it doesn't necessarily, you don't even necessarily need to customize. If this is good to go, it's good to go. I'm going to click Instagram. It's going to open Instagram, and notice it's saying Penny has copied the content to your clipboard. Once Instagram opens, let's see here. Okay, maybe I wasn't signed in. Let me try this one more time. Josephine, Instagram. There we go. That's going to go. I needed to sign into Instagram, so that was my bad. But once we go in here, it's going to pull up the profile of the person you're interested in. There we go. There's me. I'm going to click on message. Okay, Instagram taking its time here. All right. So in here now, let me just drag this up. What Penny does is she copies it to your clipboard. So you can go into Instagram, you can right click with your mouse, and you can paste. And there's your content, right? Hey, the new mocha shake is dropped. I know you've always loved Isagenix shake products. Send. Done. Okay, we're done. We did another one. Move back to Josephine. We can see that the task is pending, that we went to send it to Instagram. Now all we got to do is mark it as complete. no, not interested, or whatever we want to choose. Or if you want to follow up, that's cool too. But I'm going to say not interested, and then we're going to close, and that's it. Josephine gone. We're down to 98 people. So all this to say, you could blast through this list, you know, especially if you're not customizing things, you could blast through this list pretty fast. Like I would say a couple hours, you could be through everybody, right? You've communicated about your, you've sent, this is your shake list 1. You do that this week. Next week, you set up shake list 2 with a different link or a different piece of content that people can click on, and you blast through that whole thing. Does that sound like it would work? Debbie, I'm going to check in with you. It's tough sometimes training, you know, when you can't hear anybody, when they're not cheering for me like they usually are.
I love that. I love that. So I saw that Laura just posted something that I actually was going to ask you, and it sends a link every time. It doesn't send an image, correct?
That's right. So what it does is, in order for Penny to make it trackable, what we do is we actually change what you drop in there. So any link you post, so whether it's like, and so you could put that in your content too. You could say, hey, I know this link might look weird, but don't worry, it's just Penny converts the link. And the reason being is that it makes it trackable. If it was the actual image showing, you wouldn't know if somebody clicked it. And I'll show you what I mean. So this is Penny's notifications. You find it, again, all this Zoom stuff's blocking me here, but you find Penny notifications up in the top right-hand corner. They look like this little bell. You click on it. If we scroll right to the bottom, you can see click alert. Karen Moore just clicked on the link for Lucas Auto Ship. So you're going to see an alert like that every time somebody clicks on one of those.
Okay. So I'm just wondering then, if we're sending a link, you know, hopefully the people know us and trust us, because sometimes we'll get a message or I'll get a text and it's like, here's your link. And I'm like, I'm not touching that. I'm not opening that, you know?
Yep.
So I think that would maybe be a concern for me is, do we have problems with that? I don't know. I'm just kind of.
I guess that what it comes down to, that's a really good question, Debbie. And I mean, what it really comes down to is, do you want it tracked or not? Right.
Yeah.
If you don't care about whether it's being tracked or not, what you can do is you can just include the link in the text of your content instead. So I'll show you what I mean.
Okay.
If I was to create this content, right? If we take a look at my, let's see here, we'll just go with maybe one of my reach outs here. Actually, let's create a new piece of content. So instead of putting the link down here or the image down here, what you would do instead is you could include like a link to your own personal website, and you could include it in this part. So you type your script, hey, it's been a while, whatever it is, blah, blah, blah. And then you could include your link. You just paste it in here, and then that way it will show up the way it's supposed to, but it will not be trackable at that point. So you got to kind of ask yourself, do you want to know when people do stuff? And if you are worried about them not trusting it, you know, you could just say, you could make that part of your script. Hey, I'm asking Penny to send you this. So just as an FYI, she changes all my links. Don't worry, this is totally safe to click.
Yeah, I like that. That's what I was thinking. I would just put that in, because I think being able to track it is perfect, because then you can see people have opened it and you can follow up with them. Like, you know, what did you love about what you saw? Which shake flavor interests you most? Or, you know, I'd love to show you live what that canister looks like, or whatever, you know, let's jump on a Zoom.
Hey, this link looks weird, but trust me, it's just the way that Penny sends links. Just try clicking on it, and it's going to take you to a picture of the canister. It's amazing. You're going to love it.
This is so simple. I love the simplicity of all this. It's so easy, and it just guides you through. It's beautiful. Well done.
I got a quick one, real quick, and phenomenal training. It's so cool that you have all the preloaded carts in here now. Yeah. And so, you know, we got a notification when people click the carts, but now with this notification too, when they click on that link, we're going to get a notification that they've clicked on that cart. And so we know that's when we can follow up and say, hey, Johnny, I see you just clicked on the cart. Let me know if you need any help. I'll be glad to walk you through it if you know, whatever it is. Totally. So I think the personalization being, you know, saying their name and the main thing, and it makes people comfortable. So I love this, because for years and years before you guys came around, we used a hit 'em up app. And I hit the button, hit the button, hit the button, hit the button. And there was never all these scripts and all this stuff. We had to create them ourselves. So thank you for that. And if, I know we have a lot of new people. So if you can, real quick, at the end of your presentation, if you can just go through how to download. I know it was through Chrome before.
Yep.
How to download this. So the new people that are on here know how to find this.
Yeah, sure.
And how to access it to their account with Isagenix and download to Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and their contacts.
Totally. You know what? Let's do that right now. Like I want to take it. Let's take a moment out just to, that'll take me 2 seconds. So everybody, what you're going to do is you are going to go to getpenny.com. So let's type it in. So getpenny.com. That's where you're going to go to access the web version of Penny. All right. So if you want to sign up, you're going to go to getpenny.com. You're going to click on sign up. When you do, it's going to walk you through the sign up process. We've all signed up for different websites. We've created accounts for all kinds of stuff, I'm sure. It's no different from that, but except for the fact that as part of your sign up process, you're going to connect it to your Isagenix account. So you have to have your Isagenix sign in credentials ready to go, the same ones you would use to sign into their website. All right. Penny is going to ask you to enter that. And what that does is it connects Penny to your Isagenix business. So that anytime you sell a product to a customer, you're automatically going to see a first week check-in task appear to remind you, hey, touch base with them. It's been a week since they ordered. See how it's going. You get a second week check-in, third week check-in. And then after that, like there will just be a rolling series of customer care tasks that are designed to make sure you're keeping touch with your customers. Just that, like I said, that perfect amount of touch points. So that's how you do it on the web. On the mobile version of Penny, you are going to go to, let's go the other way. Here we go. You're going to head to the App Store. So the App Store, the Apple App Store, I keep mine up here in utilities. You're going to head up there and you're going to, there's Penny right there. How great is that? But if you're going to search, all you got to do is type in Penny and we will be the first option. So this is what it looks like. You'll see Penny Direct Sales Assistant, be less busy, download that app. You're going to sign in with the same credentials you use for the web version. That good, Jeff, my man?
Oh, perfect. Now, one other question. Before, when it first started, we had to do it through Firefox versus Safari.
Yep.
To hit different platforms. So can you hit on that, please?
Sure. Yeah, now there's really no reason to use, you can use any web browser you want now with Penny. I like to use Google Chrome just because like I find it good for, like I use Apple Safari for all my personal browsing and I use Google Chrome for all my work stuff. And I find it's just nice to separate those two things, but you guys Penny will work on any web browser you want. There's no need to use a specific one anymore.
So to download, to get it attached to Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook before we couldn't do it through Safari.
Correct. Well, I don't know if you're aware of this, Jeff, but you can no longer actually download contacts through Facebook anymore. So that was something that was removed out of Penny simply because of Facebook regulations. So it doesn't really matter. That was really the only reason to use Penny, or the main reason to use Google Chrome with Penny. So you no longer really have that reason. So you can use any web browser you want. Okay.
So we still get to connect though through Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can still use it to speak to people on Facebook Messenger and through Instagram and through LinkedIn. You just can't download all of your contacts out of those anymore.
Okay, so we have access to everywhere: phone, text, email, Facebook Messenger, Instagram, LinkedIn. Beautiful. Thank you.
You got it, sir. All right. So for the last part of what I wanted to talk to you about today, folks, I think we did a good job of kind of going through the new Shake promo, right? You're going to create one custom list maybe, and then you're going to blast through that list. You're going to send them one email. Once that list is gone, right, and you've gone through all of those contacts, create another one, Shake List 2, and then send them all a second promo or something along those lines. How you want to run your business is completely up to you, but that was kind of my vision, right? Create two lists, create two pieces of content, one piece of content for the first list, another one for the second. And you do them a couple of weeks apart and off you go. What I wanted to show you now was more geared around your 11-day shred program, which sounds amazing, by the way. You know, as you build your business, you're going to have people in your business that are probably perfect for this promo. Like, you know, Debbie was telling me earlier that people love it. They want to know when it's happening. They want to get on board, especially, you know, the holidays are coming up. A lot of, you know, you guys have Thanksgiving coming. I'm a Canadian, so we already did Thanksgiving, but yours is coming soon. You know, you got Christmas, you got all this stuff. People want to be in shape. You want to hit the ground running. You want to be ready for the holiday season and all the eating that's about to happen. So great time to do it. How do we start like identifying people within our customers and downline of people who maybe are interested? Well, that's kind of up to you how you want to identify them. But what I want to show you is something in Penny called tags. So, you know, you can use tags for a lot of different reasons, but it's ideally suited to what we're about to talk about now. Let me show you what I mean. So I'm looking at all my contacts right now, but if I want to look at my personally enrolled customers, I can choose that. And now I'm seeing all my PE customers. Let's just pick Kayla here. So she's the very first one. When I click on her profile, I can see, you know, all of her contact information. I can see her lifetime value, her average order size, top ordered product. I can see where she lives and all her contact information. I can even see what time it is where she is, as well as the weather there. How cool is that? But this is the details. There's an activity tab that shows you all of her orders, as well as all of the actions, like all of the tasks you've completed on her account. You can make your own task at any point. You can leave a note on her account at any point. But there's also a tags option over here, which is what I wanted to show you. So one of the ways that Penny is so brilliant is that every customer is tagged with every product they've ever ordered, right? I can see here that she's ordered the Beauty Afterglow bundle, that she's got the Caramel Brulee whole flavor brand, the collagen bone broth, the elixir, the dark chocolate with mint flavor. I can see every product she's ever ordered. This is the technology. This is what lets you create those lists, because every customer is tagged with everything they've ever ordered. So that's why I can make a list of somebody who's bought shakes, right? What we're going to do now is kind of the opposite of that. We're going to create our own tags to be able to create our own lists based on our criteria. So for example, I could come in here and I could say that she would be an 11-day shred. I could not shed. Nobody's interested in an 11-day shed, as far as I know, but we'll do an 11-day shred. And I've just added that tag. I just created it on the spot and I've added it to Kayla. I could now go into lists, and if I was to go into lists right now, I would create a new 11-day shred list based on this tag, and Kayla would be the only name to pop up because she's the only one I've ever put this on. But imagine if I had done this for years, right? Imagine if I had gone through like every time I added a new prospect into Penny, anytime I added a new customer or, you know, added someone in, or if somebody reached out to me, if Kayla like sent me a message and was like, hey, I'm really into this 11-day shred, I want to sign up, right? I could come here and I could add this tag to her so I never forget that she's into it. All right, so that's cool. I've just added, that's how you add tags in Penny. It's a bit, it would take you a while though, right? Like if you had to go through, you know, all of your 578 customers and add that tag to all of them the way I just did, like you click, you know, you go over to tags, you type in, you know, 11, it will pop up automatically. It makes it easy. So like that didn't take too long, but I got a faster way. So for those of you on the call that have, you know, a ton of downline, that have a ton of customers, like how can we go through and add a tag like 11-day shred to multiple accounts at once? Okay, hold on a second. Penny is getting mad at me today. There we go. We're good now. So what I'm going to show you is something called bulk actions, or up at the top here, you can see select multiple. So we just added it to these two, right? And we did it the long way. But what if I wanted to go through and actually go through all 578 of my customers and add 11-day shred to the ones I know are really into it? Well, I click this button right up here at the top for select multiple, and I go through and I just start selecting them. There's Chantel. I know Daphne's into it. There's Loretta, right? We got Cindy. She's an 11-day shredder. Maggie, you know, we go Mary. She's into it. Annie, Azul. You go through, You can just go through, you can pick and choose the people you want to add it to, those that you know are interested. You just select as many as you want. And over here on the right, what you'll see is you'll see the amount of people. So this is 13 people, and you'll see a button for add note or tag. So you can add notes to like big groups of people if you want, or you can add tags to big groups of people. Let's add a few more here. It's Brittany, there we go. A couple more people, Cindy, Donald, Lisa, sure, why not? So we got 22 people. And now I'm going to click this add notes or tags. Click there. Cool. So like I said, you can add a note to all these people at once if you want, or you can add a tag. And what's great is that down here, Penny will actually show you all of the tags you've created. So for me, I've got a vegan tag because I've got a lot of customers who are vegans, and I want to make sure that I'm showcasing those products to those people. I've got people that are interested in weight loss, right? You could do one for just people that are fitness buffs. You can do, like, the sky's the limit. You could literally create a tag for supercalifragilisticexpialidocious if you want. Anything you want to type in here, you can just type in nonsense, right? There we go, a bunch of nonsense. Congratulations, you created a tag. You can remove it too if you don't want to tag people with nonsense. But in this case, we got 22 people. We're going to add 11-day shred. All right, just like that, I've added this tag to these 22 people. I'm going to now close. So what does that mean? Well, it means that we can now go over to our custom list section where we started our training here today. There's our custom lists, right? Create a new one. We're going to call it our 11-day shred. 11-day shred, maybe this is contact one. Again, same thing. You can do multiple, you can create multiple campaigns here. You got to give it an end date. We'll say, all right, I'm going to give myself 2 weeks to go through this list. And then you go through, you say, all right, do you want to choose prospects, personally enrolled customers, downline, right? Maybe I'll just stick to my customers at this point. I've got 578 people that will be included. And then if I scroll down and I look, I can see purchase these products. So again, I could type in specific products if I wanted, but what we're really after this time is had these tags added, right? So I'm going to click in here and I'm just going to type 11, and there's my 11-day shred tag. So now what has happened, everybody, is it says it will include 2 people. Maybe I got to do this. Hold on. Okay, well, that's weird because I thought I added it to 22 people. Maybe I didn't.
No, you forgot to save it. I saw.
Didn't save. Yeah, that's what's going on. Boo hiss. Let's do that real fast. I know we're time is limited. I'm a silly guy, but this won't take us long. I'm just going to go back to contacts, and it might be a nice review. Maybe some folks want to see this again. So I'm going to choose personally enrolled customers. Okay, I already had her. We'll do this. Okay, almost there. Add a note or a tag. There's my 11-day shred, and then save. All right, so processing. That's how Canadians say processing, by the way. We don't say processing, we say processing, which I always got made fun of by my American colleagues for that. But it's processing. It's just taking a moment here, folks. But once you do, this is how it works. You just add tags to as many people as you want. There we go. So it has now saved them. Let's do this again. Custom lists. We're heading for custom lists, folks. We're going to create one. So we'll do our shake list, or nope, this is our shred list 1, end date. Said give it a couple of weeks. These tags, 11-day shred. We still got 0 people because I didn't choose personally enrolled customers. There we go. I didn't add as many last time, guys, after my mistake. It says 12 people will be included. So, I mean, if you went through your list of, all of your clients and you included, 500, 600, you'd see them all popping up. So I got my shred list. These are all the people that are interested in the shred. So what is the next phase? We got the list. Once we got the list, what do? We create a piece of content to go with it. So I don't know if there's a need for me to rehash this part, but again, you're just going to head over to content. You could now create a new piece of content if you wanted to, right here at the bottom, add content. And now we could call this our, we call it our shred contact 1. Okay. You select your options. And I like to go with with a personal check-in. And then you add your script, you add a link or an image if you want, add it to your team library if you want to share it with them, and then you click save. So that's it, folks. Using custom content, using custom lists, using the tagging system in Penny, right? You can do a lot of cool marketing stuff. And that's actually the topic of our monthly boot camp at Penny this month, is we're talking about doing this. So keep an eye on Penny too, because it'll tell you that there's an upcoming webinar with me and my team that's open to anybody from Isagenix, and we will be reviewing this a little bit later in the month too. Anyways, folks, that's my hour almost.
Nice.
Let's see
That
how
was so good. That was
I got
so
a quick-
good.
I got a quick question.
Okay,
there
that's
a
all you
way-
get.
Is there a way that Penny at some point in time, say there's a leader in our organization that builds fairly big, and then he goes off somewhere else to another company, and there's hundreds of people in his organization. Is there a way to type in that and pull up just that organization in Penny where we can make sure they're supported?
That's a good question, Jeff. We may have to take that one offline. There may be a way for Isagenix to look up that information. I'm not sure.
There is. I was just curious if Penny has it.
Yeah, it's usually your downline is all connected to you. So
Right, perfect.
I would probably guess no.
It's just a work. It's just a little work. Perfect. Thank you.
No worries.
Okay.
Anything else?
Yes. Yes. So in the chat, and then I have a question. There was, I know Isagenix just had us reset our passwords not too long ago, and I didn't know it, but you could reset it to the same password if some of you guys did do that. But what it says right here is, even though I changed my password, Penny only recognized my older Isagenix password. So I don't know. That is from Becky. Becky, did you want to? There you go.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Becky. So I'm a trainer. So guys, just to put things in perspective, I'm a trainer. I teach sort of high level concepts. I'm not equipped with the same tools that our customer support team has. So if you're looking at Penny, in the bottom right-hand corner of the web app, there's a little speech balloon. You go there, and the people that will get back to you on chat, they know what to do and they know how to fix it.
Perfect. That's great. Is that good, Becky? Good? Good to go?
Well, I just used the old password on because it was on my phone app and it wouldn't let me in. And on the third try, I just tried the old password and it let me in.
Well, what the heck, eh?
So I'm connected. So I'm good for now. If I have any problems, I will use the chat bubble.
Yeah, please do.
Thank you, Lucas.
You got it. Our folks that answer that, they're the best in the biz. Like, they're quick, they love it. They want to make sure everybody's taken care of. So cool.
Okay, so this training is so simplistic and so streamlined, and I so appreciate it. I feel like I finally got a grasp on Penny. And I've been to a couple of these Zooms, right? And even in a little special group on the side. And I feel like, oh gosh, this is amazing. So here's my question.
Shoot.
And yeah. So maybe somebody like me would go, okay, that's really great, but oh my God, how much time is it going to take me to set this up? Is this one of those things that we really want to maybe invest our time in the beginning when we're setting people up? Because then it's our personal assistant that got to know us and can just boom, boom, boom. Because I know I get an email every day of what to do and who to talk to. So it's just taking that moment. And could you maybe inspire or motivate somebody like me?
Yeah. Oh, my cats are fighting. Hold on a second.
Oh, see, you're supposed to shush your cats.
Morons. Calm down, you ingrates. Okay. So, and Super Sam's got his hand up too, by the way. So maybe we can get to him.
Okay.
But yeah, so motivation, guys, it's like everything. It's like what you do. It's why you're here today. A little, like one of my favorite saying, like, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time, yo. That's how you eat an elephant. Like that's every day. You got to be in Penny. You got to be in the day. Like, if I could give everybody on this call a bit of advice, just do what the daily says to do. Try to do that 5 days a week. right?
Mm.
If you do 5 reach outs a day, what's your year going to be like at the end of that year? If you are taking care of your customers and just blasting out those daily tasks every day, I guarantee you're going to see a movement in your business. Like it's going to happen, right? Like, because it just has to. If you're taking care of your customers and you're prospecting every day, like sales is a numbers game, right? Like it absolutely is. It's 2 things. It's a good product and a numbers game. And you guys have the product, you just got to have the motivation. And that's what Penny is for. She is literally a system. That's what she was designed to do. Some salespeople got it. They can get up in the morning, they just know what to do. And some of us need help. I'm the kind that needs help. That's what Penny's here to do.
Systems duplicate, people don't.
Yeah. There you go.
Bam. Right. That's so good. And when we invest the time up front, then that gives us that time freedom later that we so desire, because we can just pick up our phone and go, boop, 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 done. I'm at the beach, gonna go surfing. I don't surf, but
I know
Yeah.
Sam has his hand up and a couple other people. Sam, you want to go
Perfect.
first and then Michael?
This training was amazing. Thank you for this. My question was, how are the people receiving these messages? Like, and is there, can you also have them receive it via text?
So great question, Sam. Thank you. I appreciate you. And yes, you can. So you can, if you're using the mobile application, so if you're using your phone to go through your list, the cool thing is like you create the list on a computer the way we did today. And then later you could be sitting outside of Starbucks in the sun, sipping a nice Frappuccino and going through that list, right? The content you create on your computer will be available on your phone, and so will the list you make. So you can if you're the kind of, like for me, I like to sit in the morning and flip open my laptop, check the news, send some messages that way. But the rest of the day, this thing's in my pocket all day long, right? And so you can, when you're going through the list on your phone, you've got access to sending text messages. Now on your computer, you can't send text, but what you can do is WhatsApp. So if you have people that use WhatsApp and you want to send that through a computer, you can absolutely do that. You just need to download, or you just need to sign into WhatsApp in your web browser, and then that becomes an option as long as you have the person's phone number in their contact. Hope that's helpful.
No, that is. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You got it.
I think it was you, Michael. Jewel?
All right. Hey, yeah, Mike Jewell here. Thank you so much for putting this on for us. And yes, I've been using the Penny app, and but this is, I feel like I can cast a way bigger net now. And so thank you for everything. My question is so when you click on the mobile side, the bottom right, you can click content.
Yes.
And Jeff and Debbie, maybe you can jump in on this, but it seems to me like when I search for a specific video or content that our company has put out, I notice there's a lot of content not there or that I'm used to. So is that an Isagenix thing, maybe not providing that for you guys, or you know what I mean? So because you only know what you don't know what you don't know, right? So, and maybe Jeff and Debbie, if you can kind of speak to that, because a lot of times I'm looking for content, it'll say United States, then I'm like searching for a product, and then I would expect to get that video or that content, and I really struggle so many times finding it, and now I'm going to isagenixbusiness.com, which I don't want to do, right?
I hear you, and I know the answer to this, so I can just roll with it. So what we do for all of our partners, so Isagenix, any other company that works with Penny, they have what's called a partner portal that their head office can use. So basically, folks at head office have full control of the content that goes into Penny and the content that gets pulled out. It's not something we post. It's not Jeff or Debbie. They can post their own scripts and content and share them with their team. But as far as the stuff that comes from corporate, that's pretty much their. I love the buck stops here. Unfortunately, in this case, it does not. It gets passed to head office.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is a lot of content videos in there, Michael. You just have to, go through it. I'm not one to tell you right now how to do it, but
you can search though. I don't know if that helps. Like,
yeah, it kind of, we'll start breaking it down a little bit for sure. Yeah.
Gotcha. There's one from Laura in the chat that I can address too. So Laura says, Penny suggests reach outs that are not the right kind of prospect sometimes. And you know what? That's okay, Laura. You know, that's the idea. Like a lot of people downloaded their entire Facebook friends list into Penny and all of their Instagram and all of their LinkedIn. Penny does use artificial intelligence to try and determine who might be a good fit, but she's not right 100% of the time, right? And that's okay, because what you can do is when you see that reach out that isn't a good fit, you can just click the remove button. When you click on that person, right, in Penny, in the daily or in your reach outs, you click on them, there's a remove button. So you click on that, not only are you helping Penny to get smarter, but that person will never pop up again. Hope that's helpful.
Great. No, thank you, Lucas. I guess what I have experienced is that most of it are companies and not the people. So, I mean, obviously, if it came from Facebook or Instagram, it seems to be rotating these companies or links to organizations that, you know, I've kind of groups that I'm attached to rather than the people that I'm attached to.
Yeah, I hear you. What she tries to do is pull from, so there's kind of like layers to how Penny pulls out those reach outs. She uses AI to comb through everyone you brought in, and she identifies some of them as what we call recommended prospects. She will go through all of those first. Okay, so she'll go through all of the recommended ones first. And then once she's through all of that, she goes through the rest of what we call the uncategorized prospects. So that's everybody else that got brought in. And that could be businesses that you follow on Instagram. And I know that's can be annoying, but you can just click remove and they're gone. You'll never see them again.
Is there an easy, well, I don't want to say easy because everything is a little complicated, but is there a more easy way to like categorize your people so that, you know, you're just not sitting there like remove.
Totally. So what you can do is, remember when we went into contacts and we were tagging big groups of people, like you can click that select multiple option. There is a way to go in there. You could go to your uncategorized contacts in contacts. Okay. Then you could click that select multiple option at the top, select the ones you want to make into a prospect. Okay. And then you have the option to categorize all of them as a prospect right away. You do love it. I love you. That's awesome.
I just want to
Thank
challenge
you.
everybody. I want
Thank
to challenge everybody. Renee's going to jump on here. I see her
Good.
hand pop up. I want to challenge everybody to just do what he said. Go to just the reach outs at the beginning, because we do it. And I haven't did it for a while because I got so busy. I knew I was driving the line going in our back office for this contest. But if you just focus, I said it on Freight Train, but if you focus on just using that as your task, I got to get through my reach outs and not do anything else, like you said, your business will grow. Especially if you're somebody that isn't self-disciplined to get up and do your business because you're new at being a professional network marketer, you're new at being an entrepreneur, you're so coin operated by somebody telling you. This is Penny just saying it's a free assistant. People spend a lot of money for assistant to say, hey, here's your list. And if you can just do 5 to 10 a day, you watch what happens to your business. Because now, even if they don't, Jennifer Trinkner says, even if they don't respond, guess what they're doing? They're watching you. They're clicking on you. Who is this person? That's all you want to see. You want them to see you. Next thing you know, they're going to remember you. So go ahead.
I also want to add that, you know, when now would be a great time to put your content together. So tomorrow morning, when that whole bundle releases, you're like, boom, 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 you're on it. So people know. And then maybe tonight also create your content for the 11-day shred so people can start getting prepared. And you're going to want to send that out sooner than later also, because it starts next Monday. So you want to get them prepared and ready to get their products, whether they're existing. And then Lucas, I did see where you put the active and the inactive. We always do both, because even if they're inactive, you want to, you know, hey, they might be ready to start. It's almost 2022 and people are right now, not January, right now, they're looking at, okay, I need to drop such and such weight, or I need to feel healthier. I need more energy and less stress in my life. What can I do? and you pop in with, hey, 11-day shred,
Pumpkin
let's
spice.
start up. Yeah, or the pumpkin spice, like, hey, come on back, right? So I highly recommend, if y'all aren't too tired, and get your content in there. It's not going to take that long. He just showed us how fast that is. Get your content in there, get it ready to go. And tomorrow morning, bright and early, boom, boom. Well, be careful, time zones, but as soon as you can, boom, 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 boom. And I guarantee your business is going to grow. I guarantee there's going to be product move. And then, I don't know, wait a day or two or not, or include it. I don't care. However you run your business, talk about that 11-day shred. This bundle's just in time for 11-day shred. Could be you're already active, So think about that, guys. Think about that. And then I think if you have a second, Lucas, I think, did we have Renee?
Renee
had a
wanted to ask a question.
Yep, I see it there. Do we need to update our contacts periodically, or is it automatic, Lucas? That's a great question, Renee. You will need to update them. So Penny pulls them one time. So for example, if you pulled a whole bunch of people from Facebook, or if you met me at the gym and you added me as a prospect into Penny on the spot, that's where it sticks. There's no additional updates pulled in from Facebook or Instagram or your email. Penny doesn't go through your phone looking for new email addresses or anything like that. So yeah, if you get new contact information or changed contact info for a client, definitely update that in Penny.
Great. Thanks so much for this great training. Okay, so I got to physically go in and add every single person. Okay, cool.
All right.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Nice talking to you.
That was so good. I'm so excited. All right. I think we're good. I think we're golden, and we appreciate you. And we usually unmute and scream 1, 2, 3 Isagenix is what we usually do. I kind of feel like we should be 1, 2, 3 Penny or Lucas or something.
Hey, I got an idea. Why don't
like
we thank you so much, Lucas, but can you pull up Mark Greer's picture? Because he's going to win this Ice Buddy Challenge, and we're going to scream it like we need it with Mark Greer's picture.
Yeah,
and Lucas can see it.
Oh, you can pull it up. You can share screen.
I don't have it on my screen right here. Go ahead. It's okay. There it is. There it is. Put it up, Mark. Put it up. There it is. Look at his picture, guys. There it is. So go ahead. Let's unmute, and everybody. I want to say, Lucas, I know Debbie and I appreciate you so much. We've got to hang out with you quite a bit, and so you're such a good dude, and I just appreciate your knowledge on what you
Great trainer. So great. This was so clear and simple, and I appreciate you. Thank you. I know everybody does.
Anytime, guys. Anytime you need me.
Awesome.
So we're gonna let Mark. We're gonna let Mark Greer take us out, because everybody wins Saturday. Saturday, Mark.
Friday for us.
Friday.
Unmute.
Yeah, Friday night for USA and Canada, Saturday morning for Australia and New Zealand.
Okay, look on the team page. He posted it, guys. Let's be on that Zoom cheering him on. So we're gonna let Mark unmute yourself, guys. We're gonna let Mark Greer from Australia take us out.
Are we unmuted, guys? Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Isagenix!
Penny!
Bobby!
Thank you,
Good to see everybody.
Thank you, Lucas. Awesome.
Thank you, guys.
Night, everybody.
Thank you.
Good night.
Night.
Night.